Well, good morning, everybody. This is Dirk Webb with the St. Cloud Chamber, and we're here with our business education series, the Toolkit. Today being November 18th, we're about a week out from Thanksgiving at the time of this recording. And right after it's already started. Let's understand each other on this. Christmas has now become 2 or 3 months, and the holiday shopping has already begun. And for a lot of us, so has the stress level. So today we're going to talk about surviving the holidays with what's left of your mind. And our guest today is Bridget Jackson, and we'll get back to Bridget in just a minute. But right now, we want to thank our sponsors, the City of St. Cloud, Osceola County, Orlando Health St. Cloud, OUC, the reliable one, the Osceola County Realtors, and Toho Water Authority. So we invite you to make the toolkit part of your monthly business calendar. Put it on and pay attention closely to what we have to provide, because the first quarter of 2026 are going to be largely HR topics. How do you fill out this form? What is a 1099 versus a W-2? There are rules and laws that govern those things, and we're going to be providing some important instruction on that to guide you through some of the changes and some of the things you need to know as an early stage business owner. All right, so let's talk about Bridget. So Bridget is, first of all, one of our board members here at the Chamber, and is also the chair of our membership committee. She's the owner and lead trainer of Key Life Fitness, where she empowers individuals to build strength, confidence, and healthy habits that last a lifetime. Bridget is known for her upbeat energy. I can verify that, and personalized coaching style. Bridget combines practical fitness guidance with a genuine passion for helping people unlock their best selves. Through group classes, one-on-one training, and community wellness programs, she inspires clients of all ages and fitness levels to pursue a balanced and active lifestyle. Bridget's mission is simple: to help others live stronger, healthier, and more joyful lives, one workout at a time. Bridget, you're on.
Thank you, Dirk. Good morning. Good morning. As Dirk mentioned, my name is Bridget, and I own Key Life Fitness. And so I've been given the task today to talk to you about how to get through the holidays without losing your mind. And so usually during the holidays, as Dirk said, it goes Christmas, Thanksgiving, and then Christmas again. And so in my household, I started decorating already. Don't judge me. Christmas is already up. But I also am always given having to host Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's, all the things, but still running a business, still making sure everyone gets gifts. It's chaotic. And so being able to get through the holiday without losing my mind has been a task of mine that I've been trying to nail down, and I think I've gotten it. So I'm going to share with you some of my tips to be able to get through the holidays. All right. So 41% of small business owners report higher stress levels during the holidays. Why is that? First of all, at the beginning of the year, we make like a timeline or deadlines of all the things we want to do before the end of the year. And so now we're like, oh, it's a certain amount of days left and we have so many things to do, so many things to get done, while still trying to make sure that we service all of our people. If we have employees, we have to take care of them. We got holiday parties to go to. We got the Christmas parade that you have to be at. You have so many deliverables, but you're trying to balance it. And you're also going to all these holiday parties with cookies, desserts, treats, and that's all we're eating is coffee, treats, all the things. And so we're wondering why we feel imbalanced, low energy, and burnout is extremely high during this time. So how do we fix that? All right. So I want to be a little bit interactive. So if you could answer, you can take it off mute, whatever. One word that describes how you usually feel during the holidays. Tell me.
Rush.
Overwhelmed.
Just gonna
Rushed, overwhelmed. What were you going to say?
tired.
Tired.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I like it. All right. Good. So with that in mind, hopefully we'll be able to kind of shift that perspective a little bit. So the first thing that we like to do is kind of mindset reset. So a lot of times as business owners, we strive for perfection. And that is a thing because we want it to be done right. And if we don't do it, nobody's going to do it right, right? We delegate, but not really, you know. So perfection is a thing. So trying to shift from perfection to presence. That's important. Just continue to show up. Not saying that you have to be perfect on every little thing, but showing up is enough, right? The second is from pressure to peace. Like you're taking all of this pressure and you're putting it on yourself to making sure that you have to do these things and have to be places and have to show up for people and have to buy all the gifts and have to do all the things. And I know that sounds easier said than done, but if we release some of that pressure, we're able to have a little bit of peace and a little bit of rest at night. One of the things that I like to tell all of my clients, and one of the things we do at the end of our sessions is being able to create a gratitude point. At the end of the day, I always encourage people to say, all right, my day was chaotic, but tonight before I go to bed, what are 3 things that I'm thankful for? Or what are the 3 things that I can have gratitude towards so that the next day I can kind of reset my mind to say, all right, there are some good things that happen. I didn't do everything, but what am I grateful for that I did today? What am I grateful for that presented itself today so that I can kind of shift from all the things I didn't do and focus on the things that were good in that day. So that's the first tip, gratitude at the end of the day before going to bed. What is your go-to stress reliever? Tell me. When you're stressed, what do you do?
Have a glass of wine.
Stress out more.
Stress about the stress. Okay, that's common. Dirk, what did you say?
I have a tendency to just chill and watch something mindless on TV.
Okay. Okay. My stress reliever, I mean, go figure, is working out, but you know, that's kind of my thing. One of the things that is obviously good for your mind and your body and your energy is movement. So even if that means not maybe a HIIT workout or CrossFit, but just 10 minutes of a dance break, I think that music and movement is so huge for me. When I turn on music and I just dance, whether you think I can dance or not. All right. It makes a difference in my mood and my energy in the day. When I'm feeling down or feeling kind of like overwhelmed or stressed out, dancing helps me. So 10 minutes of movement helps to kind of relieve some stress and shift your energy. So that, remember that nighttime thankfulness, 10 minutes of movement will kind of change the trajectory of what that stress looks like for you. Eating colorful, hydrating often, sleep intentionally. I tell my clients, and I even created them a shirt, it's meal prep, drink your water, and mind your business. That sounds crazy, but that is a great saying because you do need to eat colorful and fuel your body. Because a lot of times, like I said before, we go to, parties and there's desserts. And why would we not eat the pie? But in eating the pie, what else did we fuel our body with? And we're wondering why we're burnt out. So making sure that you eat fruits and veggies and protein so that you still can enjoy what you like to enjoy. But if your body is depleted and you're stressed out, then you're going to continue to decline and feel overwhelmed and stressed out. Water. When I say hydrate, that doesn't necessarily mean wine. Okay, you could have wine, but you want to drink the water because drinking the water hydrates your body and it enables your body to function as it should. Sleeping intentionally. Of course, getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep seems like it's not going to be able to be done, but it can be. But you're trying to sleep intentionally, meaning turning off your phone at night before you go to bed. After you do that thankfulness, take your mind off and allow your brain to actually shut down, because a lot of us do go to sleep, but our brain is still going. So then we wake up even more tired. So being able to create a routine for yourself, thankfulness, whether that looks like tea at night, stretching, whatever that looks like, to be able to make sure your brain is shutting down when your body's shutting down so that you can actually sleep and rest and recover. So the next day you feel like it's actually a new day and not just one big long day during the holidays. The other thing is scheduling your recovery. So scheduling your 10-minute movement like it's a meeting. Like, hey, every morning at 10 a.m., I'm going to move at 10 o'clock, and not just letting it linger and then the day goes by and you never give time for yourself. So allowing the opportunity for you to pour into yourself, put it on the calendar, schedule it. Everyone else is on your schedule, so you put yourself on the schedule because you're most important, because you can't keep pouring if you're depleted. And giving to people in this jolly holiday season, Don't be a Grinch. Schedule your meetings for yourself. All right. Your energy is literally your strategy, because if you're depleted, you're not even thinking clearly. So making sure that you're doing all of these things so that you can actually function as you normally would. And when you're excited and ready about the business, because at the end of the year, you're tired of all the people and all the things and you just want to break. And so if you want to be able to kind of reset that energy and reframe that mindset, making sure you're focusing on giving yourself the energy that it needs through food, sleep, and hydration. No, that's it. No, you learning how to say no that's one of the hardest things for me, but I've learned it in my older age, right? I know you guys think I'm 20, but anyway, focus. All right. So communicating clearly. So one thing for the business is being able to plan ahead. Making sure that you have actual closure dates. Don't try to overdo it. Closure dates for your business, closure dates for continuing to service people, talking to people, like have a day off, plan for that, allow for that, and not feeling like you're going to miss anything or miss money, because you need an opportunity to reset and have boundaries as well. Automating emails, socials, booking, so that you don't have to be hands-on during the holidays is important. So if you're already not doing that for the business, schedule them out from now, whether it be a Black Friday deal or a hey, Merry Christmas to all my customers, or Happy New Year, here's the New Year specials. Take a day, schedule them out, schedule out your social media posts so that you don't have to do that mundane task every single day, so that you can be able to actually enjoy the holidays without stressing yourself out on something that can be automated. And then, of course, like I said, delegate those holiday promos early. So from now, Black Friday is next Friday. So today, take that time and kind of schedule them out. Make the flyers you need to make so that you're able to have everything ready to go, so you don't have to rush on Thanksgiving Day in the midst of eating the turkey and figuring out what the Black Friday deals are, so that you can actually enjoy the time with your friends or your family. Connection and community. One of my big shifts, I'm a gift giver, right? And I like to give people everything that's on their list. But also, I'm not rich yet, right? So one of the things that as a business owner, thank you notes are more than enough for your clients, for your vendors, for people that work with you. So taking the time to do that and not feeling obligated to having to buy gifts. Your family is different. If you feel like you need to buy stuff for your family, okay. But for business purposes, being able to say thank you, or even an email, send it out, automate it, so that you don't feel obligated to having to get every single person something, or going shopping, being in the stores, running a business, buying for your kids, cooking. That's a lot to do. So simplifying your life, or even hosting a mini appreciation day that does not involve you spending a lot of money, is something that it can create community and can be able to bring connection to your business, but also doesn't put a lot of stress on you to have to overly plan or overly do it or compensate them. So collaborate, even if you have a business partner or other business owners or other people, or even the chamber, even if that means you come to the St. Cloud Chamber Merry Mingle, and then you say thank you to everyone and give them thank you notes for people that you've worked with. That's something that you can do, as opposed to feeling obligated to having to purchase and go above and beyond for others. All right. Let's do our holiday sanity audit. What drains you during the holidays the most?
Feeling like I need to do things constantly. That does.
Okay, like events.
The events, but also the personal stuff. Just, you deal with the traffic all week, and then you have to be out on the weekend to do other things. And after a while, that starts to be draining, I think,
Okay,
for me.
okay.
I think also dealing with family, as much as we love our family, there's those members that we only see during the holidays that really drain us.
That's a good one. You have to work it up to go see them and then decompress after. Understood.
Yeah. I would say the schedule with my children. There's always an event every night, so it's extremely draining, exhausting.
Okay. All right. What about refueling? What refuels you? What kind of pours into you to make you feel alive again?
some quiet time. Yeah, definitely quiet time.
Mhm.
Okay. Quiet time is the consensus?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, all right. So, kind of giving the tips that we gave a little bit earlier, what do you think you can do differently this year to be able to create a different space of sanity for yourself this year? What are we thinking?
I think
I
what
took a, go ahead. Sorry, Jennifer.
I think what you were saying about creating that time in your schedule as a meeting to get moving, because that's where I have a lot of issues is not creating that time. Sorry, can you hear me still?
Yeah, yeah, no, I can hear you.
Okay.
Keep going.
Yeah. And have it in my calendar and that this is my meeting time to get up, to go out, to go run, period. It's non-negotiable. I think that'll help a lot.
Yeah, I like that. Lisa, you were saying?
Mental note that I took that is actually so simple, but not something that I thought of is automating as much as I can, automating, my social media content because as a small business owner, we all realize how important social media is to our business. And if we let our foot off the accelerator during the holidays, then it takes time to get that momentum back. So I like the automating that as much as I can throughout the holidays. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
I do like to take walks, and some of my better ideas happen whenever I'm walking because nobody can bother me, and I'm just out, just me and my thoughts. And so, yeah, but maybe more of that this year.
Yeah, I like that. I definitely like the scheduling of the time because I like to work out at 5 in the morning because no one's up, no one's texting me, there's no emails. I love that time. That may not be feasible for most people, but I do like that. And just being able to, I want to enjoy the holidays, so scheduling out my social media and my emails is imperative because I'll find myself on my phone figuring out like what else did I miss? What else didn't I do? But that allows me to kind of rest and relax just because everyone else is resting and relaxing, just checking my emails. So I should be able to do the same during the holidays as well. So let's recap. We want to be able to have some calm, capacity, and connection. So calm, resetting our mindset to know that we don't have to be perfect. We don't have to show up everywhere. Being our presence is more than enough. Being able to say no to things during the holidays that do not serve us, but also being able to make space and time for the things that do, like walking or quiet time, scheduling that in our calendar so that we can be able to have time to pour into to ourselves. I was just telling my dad this morning that sometimes we have a cup and we say, okay, don't pour from an empty cup, and we want to refill it. But we want to refill it, but it has holes in it because we're still trying to pull from the cup at the same time we're pouring back into it. So in order to fill those holes, we have to be able to make sure that we're filling that space with time for us. And that if that piece looks like taking a walk or journaling or eating properly, making sure that you're in better health and better spirits, making sure that you have that gratitude moment that's able to fill that cup. So when people do pour back into it, or you do, that it doesn't come out at the bottom, right? And then connection, right? Our holiday season is really about being around family and friends and enjoying it. But connection doesn't always equal money, doesn't always equal overdoing it. It can mean a simple card, a simple hug, or a simple your presence just being there. So, just be reminded that, you being there is enough. You saying showing up is enough. But as a business owner, in order to have this time in the holiday and enjoy it, but also set your business up for success, planning is important. Taking time to automate some things so that you can get a break, but so also you can get through the holidays and start the new year off refreshed and not depleted or drained. So with that being said, my name is Bridget Joy. If you guys have any questions, I'll be free to answer them. But of course, follow me on social media. I put a lot of fun things on there. My gym is also on there. So, and that's my gym information. But hopefully you guys have an amazing holiday. Thankful to the chamber for giving me the opportunity to kind of give you guys some tips to get through the holidays. And you have an amazing holiday season and actually get some rest and have a successful 2026 as a business owner.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, Bridget, thank you for that presentation. That was really well done. And I think I'm going to share this once the recording is done. I'm going to share this with a few people. So I think this was very beneficial. So I want to thank everybody for being a part of the toolkit today. And we wish you from the chamber a great Thanksgiving and a very joyous holiday season. We'll see you the next time on the toolkit.